Hello everyone and welcome to RebeccaKelsey.com. Today I have a video on the 21 uses of, well, beauty uses anyway, of extra virgin coconut oil or coconut oil in general. And that was just so exciting for me when I started hearing different things about coconut oil and what you can do with it. I became obsessed and I saw like 20 different videos on the topic and read a whole bunch of blog posts, and I came up with these 21 different ways that you can use coconut oil. Now some of them are more targeted, like using it as an eye cream, and then some of them more general, like an all-over moisturizing cream. So first I want to say that I purchased this coconut oil at my local Publix. It's the organic coconut oil. But then after reading a lot of different blog posts and stuff, it said that it's better to use extra virgin coconut oil. So I got this from Vine.com. It's Nutiva organic extra virgin coconut oil. So that's what this one looks like. So when I tried the extra virgin compared to the normal, more refined coconut oil, the difference was intense. It was definitely very different. So get with extra virgin coconut oil instead, especially if you're a big fan of the way that coconuts smell, because since this isn't as processed, you get a lot more of the natural coconut smell. Like, it really smells like you're wearing a coconut perfume when you use this. So those are the two different ones that I have that I've been using. I plan on finishing this up, but afterwards I'm only going to buy this one. Though I think I'm going to start putting this coconut oil into this jar when this is done, because I think it keeps better when it's in glass. So now coconut oil, if you're in a colder state or the inside of your house is really cold, it's much more solid like this, where you touch it and then when you rub it in between your fingers, it turns into an oil. So since I'm in Florida, whenever I'm inside, it's solid, but then if I keep it outside for more than a few minutes, it turns into liquid, because coconut oil turns into liquid when it's over 76 degrees. So that's something to keep in mind. So when you see it, it may be entirely liquid. That doesn't mean it's weird or anything. That's just coconut oil has two different forms. Okay, so now on to all the different uses of coconut oil. I have it all on my trusty iPad. The first way is as a general face makeup remover. You take a cotton pad or a cotton round, put it into the oil, and then rub it along your face as if it were a toner, and that's going to help take off all of your makeup. Then also as an eye makeup remover, where you take it, you put it onto your eyes, let it sit for a minute, and then swipe it away. Then as an eyelash treatment and eyebrow treatment, that's basically like a deep conditioner kind of. It keeps them healthy. And then you can also use it as an eye cream and a face moisturizer. So take a little bit on your ring finger and then dot it over this area just to keep everything really fresh. And then as a face moisturizer by just massaging it into your skin. You can also use it as a deep conditioning hand cream. I use it a lot as a hand cream at night, and I also keep a small jar of coconut oil in my purse for whenever my hands feel a little dry, especially after I go to public bathrooms and I use their soap. I always feel like my hands are really dry, so I use it a lot in public. And then also as a foot cream and an elbow cream. So you can really use it to target specific areas. So as a foot cream, I use it every night before bed, and then also as an elbow cream because your elbows are one of the places that shows age the quickest. So just take a little bit and rub it on your elbows before you go to sleep so you'll have nice and soft elbows in the morning. I don't know if I'm the only one that cares about that, but I want to have soft elbows. I don't know. And also as a cuticle oil, I use it after I'm done with my manicures and to make sure that they kind of stay on a little longer. My manicure's kind of chipping right now, but in general just rub it onto your fingers and around the area where your cuticles are, and it's going to help prolong your manicure. Now this one that I'm about to say is a little more tricky. It's as a sunscreen. Coconut oil can be used as a natural sunscreen despite the fact that it's an oil, like something like extra virgin olive oil that amplifies the sun. But coconut oil, there's some natural properties in it that actually repel UV rays. Now, I don't know the science behind it. It just works. But know that commercial sunscreens work better. So you can't, I mean, if you're going to be all natural, if you're interested in like a paleo lifestyle, then using coconut oil would be great, but it does not block all of the UV rays. So it's still not good to get that much sun exposure, at least in my personal opinion. You'll have to do some research on your own to decide what you want to think on it, but sometimes I'll forget to put my sunscreen on before I leave the house, and since I use coconut oil as a moisturizer now, then I'll be like, oh well, at least I'm a little bit covered. Some articles that I read said that it covers about 20% of UV rays, but I don't know the science behind it, so don't quote me on that exact thing. So make sure to do your research, but coconut oil does naturally suppress some UV rays from the sun. Now, as an ingredient in a do-it-yourself deodorant, I haven't personally tried this yet, but that's actually the main reason why I was interested in coconut oil. I don't think it would work for me, sadly, but if you're in a colder area, using coconut oil along with a few other ingredients as a deodorant is actually really cool. I'll make sure to put a link to the article I read about that below. Also, of course, as a general lip balm, it moisturizes your lips amazingly and it tastes like coconuts. Who doesn't want that? And then as a scalp treatment, sometimes while I'm just in front of the computer watching a video, I did this yesterday while I was watching a video from Ruben X3, I was just massaging coconut oil into my head, and it's very good for like dandruff, if you have certain types of eczema that exists on your scalp, or if you have like agitation on your scalp, if you were allergic to your shampoo. I think using this and just massaging it into your scalp feels really great, and it also helps stimulate follicle growth, so it's good for increasing kind of the thickness of your hair. I've heard that really massaging your scalp is good for your hair to grow faster. As a general deep conditioner, after I massage my scalp, I just bring it all the way down to the ends of my hair and it deep conditions my hair. And then you can also use it as a hot oil treatment. So if you want it to be even more penetrating than a deep conditioner, you can heat up the oil first in a microwave bowl and then put it onto your hair. And hot oil hair treatments definitely penetrate your hair more than just normal deep conditioning. Next is as a frizz serum, especially with summer coming up, my hair can get pretty frizzy. So you just take an extremely small amount, like barely touch the coconut oil, rub it in between your hands and put it on the areas where you have the most frizz. Be very careful not to put too much because coconut oil can make your hair look incredibly greasy if you overdo it. Like it could be like so much that you have to wear a hat. So make sure you really just like touch it and then put it onto your hair. And then also as a leave-in conditioner, again just put a little tiny bit amount, put it on while your hair is wet, but make sure it's really tiny. Since your hair is wet, you're not going to think, oh, I just put a little bit, let me put a little bit more. No, like kind of think of it like BioSilk. If you've ever used BioSilk before, you need just like the smallest amount, and then it helps condition your hair, so that's also good. And then now the last thing, as a body scrub, you just combine olive oil with brown sugar. If you use normal sugar, it generally dissolves. I don't know why, but brown sugar doesn't dissolve as quickly. So mix it in with brown sugar, put it in a tub, keep it in your bathroom, and then use it as a body scrub. So that is all of the uses that I know of coconut oil. If you know of any other ones, or especially with cooking, because I'm interested now in seeing what uses you can use for it with cooking. Make sure to put that all down below if you have any recipes or if you have any other ideas. And make sure to check out RebeccaKelsey.com, and there's more information for you in the description box. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye.